Wow, sorry, that got me emotional. I remember when my father, made the transition from blogging to podcasting back in 2010. I didn't really know what podcasting was. I still don't really know what podcasting is. I sort of get it, but my father saw a void in the industry, and he rose to fill that void. He rose to the occasion. He was honestly fed up with the lack of quality conversation in the entertainment industry. And to be frank, the black entertainment industry. Before a Combat Jack show, there was no other platform for people in hip-hop to go have real human conversations. It was all about gossip, who's dating who, who's wearing what. Not saying much has changed since now in 2010 in terms of the content of what people talk about, but there really just was no place for it. Combat Jack, along with the help of his colleagues, created a shift in how we document hip-hop and black culture. He studied the likes of Howard Stern and consistently asked well-researched questions tailored to every single one of his guests. If you look around now in 2018, everyone and their mother has a podcast in hip-hop. He paved the way for people like the Joe Budden podcast and Adam 22's No Jumper podcast. Two current and wildly popular shows in the hip-hop industry, both who've paid homage to my father. He also created the Loudspeakers Network, home to nearly 100 podcasts like The Read, Fan Bros, Lip Service with Angela Yee, and Tax Season, to name a few.
Woo!
He pioneered black podcasters in hip-hop and encouraged others to raise the bar with their content. The Combat Jack Show was the #1 hip-hop podcast since it started in 2010, until it ended when my father passed in December of last year. He reached hundreds of thousands of listeners, old heads and youths alike. He kept the culture alive and well-informed. He kept people laughing and entertained. With his critically acclaimed Life and Death of Chris Lighty's show, a Gimlet Media and Spotify collaboration, he reached even more people while telling the tale of the life of one of hip-hop's greatest executives. The show delved into the life of the hip-hop mogul who managed people like Diddy and Missy Elliott. The show also introduced the world to another layer of my father's journalistic capabilities. He never missed a show and recorded over 300 episodes of the Combat Jack Show. Interviewed some of the biggest names in music, including Damon Dash, Redman, J. Cole, Young Jeezy, Joe Budden, Common, Scarface, RZA, and Ice Cube, along with personalities such as ESPN's Jameel Hill and writer Michael Eric Dyson. My siblings and I miss my father very much, and wish he was still here with us, but I know he's smiling down upon us right now. Thank you so much to the podcast movement for inducting our father into the Podcast Hall of Fame. Thank you for acknowledging the work he's put in and his achievements during the past, 8 years. His legacy lives forever through us. As my father would say at the end of every podcast, dream them dreams, then man up and woman up and live them dreams. Because a life without dreams is black and white, and the universe flows in technicolor and surround sound. Loud. R.I.P. to a legend, mogul, pioneer, our father, Reggie Combat Jack.